Let me just quickly show you what the difference is between connecting solar panels in series versus parallel. Our first connection is going to be a series connection. So if you notice, I've got a connection right here, and it comes up and is one of the cables that connect to the right side of this panel. Then there's another connection point right here. Its cable comes over, and notice I've got another connection here, and that's connected in series this next panel. So it's this panel jumping over to this panel through that connection right there. And then on the end right here, that's where my other end of the cable is leaving. So I have one connection going to the charge controller out here, and one end of the cable going to the charge controller off this panel. A series connection is going to double the voltage. So it's going to take the voltage of this panel right here and add it to the voltage of this panel. The amperage is going to remain the same because our net total will be watts. Watts is volts times amps, okay? So if we double the voltage by connecting this panel with this panel, even though the amps stay the same, we've doubled our voltage, and as a result, we've also doubled our wattage, or increased our wattage by the second panel we've connected in series with this panel. We've doubled it because I've added a second panel to one. If I were to add a third panel, we would not double again, right? We would just add another panel's equivalent of voltage as well as watts to the string. However, our amps would remain the same. Let me show you this with a multimeter. So again, we're connected in series. I've got my red probe here in the positive, my black probe here in the negative, and you can see we've got 64, 65 volts coming in VOC. I have no load hooked up to this, so that's volts open circuit with these panels connected in series. Because of how high the voltage is, I've got to use my charge controller and this battery, because 65 volts is higher than most portable power stations will accept, at least all of the ones that I own. You might be able to see we're putting in 776 watts with those connected in series to this battery after losses and stuff with that charge controller. Now let me show you what a parallel connection looks like. Let's start from the right here. So you got this cable coming over, and it's attaching to one of these connectors on this little Y piece right here. That's the positive cable coming from this panel. Notice that this other cable here now is connected right here. And if I wiggle it, you can see it's coming over here and is connecting to the positive of this left panel. So then if we look at the negative on this right panel, we've got this wire coming over here, and it's connecting into a similar little Y cable here, connecting here to the right side. And then our negative over there is coming in to the left side of this. It merges together here in parallel and heads over to the charge controller. So what the parallel connection does is it doubles the amperage, but the voltage stays the same. So it's the exact opposite of what doubles series versus parallel. So now with these in parallel, if we come over here to our battery, you'll see we were getting 0 watts in. Why is that? Well, that's because this is a 51.2 volt nominal lithium iron phosphate battery, and you can see its battery voltage is currently sitting at 53.66 volts. That means currently our battery actually has more voltage than those solar panels are generating now that they are in parallel. And I'm going to demonstrate that right now with my multimeter. So remember when these panels were in series, we were like 65 volts? Well, now that they're in parallel, check out what's happened to the voltage. 32.3 volts now. So we've halved our voltage, but doubled our amperage if we had something that could accept that. And I do. Let me demonstrate that now. We can safely connect that array of solar panels up to something like this Bluetti Elite 300 with a solar input rated 12 to 60 volts. Because we're 32 and some change, we're plenty safe to connect these solar panels up to the Bluetti because we're no longer over the 60 volt limit. However, remember just minutes ago when we were connected up into series, we were dumping in like 775 watts into this server rack battery here. Well, now that we're in parallel, check this out. We're only inputting 600 watts and some change to this Bluetti. So we're leaving literally like 150 watts on the table. Why is that? That's because we doubled the amperage of those solar panels. And this Bluetti Elite 300 has an input limit of 22 amps. Anything over that, the Bluetti Elite 300 is just going to clip, and that's what it was doing. The other potential issue here is when you hook these in parallel and you double your amps, that means you've got to grow your wire size to be able to handle the extra amps. If you increase the voltage, you actually do not need to increase your wire size. That's literally how the utility company works as well. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it here on the camera, but can you see that pretty thick wire here running over to feed my house? So that's actually 3 wires providing a 200 amp service to my house. If I step over here, and this might be hard to see, but it goes over there to that transformer. But then can you see that little teeny thin wire right there? Crazy but true, that little tiny wire, which is smaller than these wires feeding my house, is feeding that transformer, and it's feeding 4 different houses. 2 houses over here, a house over here, and my house. And there's even more houses down the road here just a little bit that feed off that same tiny skinny wire. That's because that wire has over 17,000 volts of power, because that's a higher voltage versus the 120 volts on each of these lines right here, 180 degrees out of phase. That wire can be smaller and carry even more electricity than these bigger wires here feeding my house. And so there can really be advantages and disadvantages to how you wire your panels. Generally speaking, series is the best up to a certain point, but if you start, exceeding the voltage limits on charge controllers and stuff, then you may start doing a combination of the two, where you do a series parallel configuration. So let's say I did 2 panels here in series, and then 2 more panels here in series, so 65 volts plus 65 volts here. And then I parallel those 2 panels with these 2 imaginary panels out here. So then it's going to double the amperage of this array with the added amperage of this imaginary array out here and go on into the charge controller. I hope that all made sense. Please comment any questions or things that didn't make sense in your mind. I'll see what the common threads are and probably do a question and answer video responding to any of those. I'll have links to these amazing panels that you can just order on Amazon and get shipped to your door from Carlson. So be sure and take advantage of that, as well as the full review video of them. I think you guys might be interested in seeing that as well. Also, just a shameless plug, but I'll have links down in the description to where you can watch my lawn care playlist. I joke and say my lawn is my second child. It's a fun thing to take care of, and a lot of people want to know what I do and how I do it. So I will leave links to that down in the description as well. I hope this educational, non-sponsored content is helpful to all of you. If it is, please reciprocate and do the 5 free things: like, comment, share, subscribe, and hype. That really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. And on these educational type videos, my goal is to try to get it in front of as many eyeballs as I possibly can. And doing those 5 free things just kind of helps nudge the algorithm a little bit and gets to push out to a few more people. We've always got more exciting and epic content, so be sure and stay tuned for all of that. All of you stay safe, and we'll catch you all next time.